stabilizing inner balance, working in the gap between the healthy shift already present on the level of consciousness and the transformation yet to take place in the body. The job of energy healing is to bridge this gap and bring efficiency to the integrative process. As the integration process unfolds, awareness refers back again and again to the source of creation. This ensures that the intention behind each stroke of change is orchestrated from the level of divine being itself. Checking in becomes smoother, faster, and more spontaneous, until what appears to be a gap no longer exists. Then the process of physically upgrading the body fully unifies with the evolutionary thrust of wholeness. Awareness is targeting an emotional structure, not large in the causal body. It is the shape of a seed. Energy is blocked in this form. For some people, this structure gives rise to microbial invaders and immune system dysfunction. Seeds of this kind can cause all sorts of anomalies to show up at the surface of life. We are approaching it in its fundamental form as a package of unresolved feelings. The seed of the healing intention comes to rest with this seed of emotional imbalance. Healing intention is so simple. Just opening the door for the unresolved feelings to resolve into the ocean of pure being. As the package of feeling starts to move, there is a feeling of letting go and resolution together. Unpacking this emotional form. It is an expression of all the feelings that draw awareness outside the internal balance that keeps problems in check. It represents the point where feelings just start to overwhelm the nervous system. This causal form is more like a principle than a specific point. The point of overwhelm changes as your nervous system evolves. We can think of the area of internal balance as a region within the field of consciousness that is ever expanding and contracting. It expands as you gain facility to combine opposite values in ways that serve evolution. It contracts as the combinations become more refined. This expansion and contraction directly impacts the nervous system beneficially. Looking to the devata of the nervous system to support the push and pull of its relationship with internal balance. These edges of the area of balance are the points where experience just starts to overwhelm the nervous system. Awareness is penetrating this limit between overwhelm and no overwhelm, clearing the belief that it is better to overwhelm the nervous system for the sake of expanding consciousness than to not expand consciousness. This belief assumes that the only way to expand consciousness is to do so at the expense of the nervous system. It is based upon the deeper belief that infinite resources of divine being are not available. There are infinite ways to expand consciousness, many of which do not overwhelm the nervous system. Clearing fear of the unknown through you to the collective of humanity. Clearing the fear of walking a challenging path. A download that all paths involve challenges. However, you do get to choose, to a great degree, what types of challenges you will face. Choosing truthfulness, virtue, morality, etc., means that the path will lead to growth. This doesn't make things easier, just more rewarding in the long run. The problem is that lack of flexibility and stability in the nervous system inhibit the expression of infinite resources. Even if you know that those resources exist, sometimes the body is unwilling to respond. Is an optimally functioning nervous system a prerequisite for evolutionary action? No. At any point in the evolutionary process, you can work with any degree of stability and flexibility that you have developed in order to progress. All values, emotions, and experiences occupy a location within the spectrum of life experience. Determining the placement of the experience will help you know whether the path forward requires refinement, contraction of your space of balance, or increased stability and adaptability, expansion of the internal balance. The body always knows where each experience sits within this spectrum. The nervous system spontaneously responds to experiences by contracting or expanding according to the need of the moment. Clearing beliefs in the mental and emotional bodies, for you and your ancestors, that expansion is good and contraction is bad. Obviously, it is not that simple. Clearing deeper layers of fear, that treading a path of refinement requires letting go of one's uniqueness and autonomy to do as you please. Under that, clearing the illusion that such freedom is always evolutionary. Individual growth supersedes individual comfort. Does the nervous system need to be comfortable in order to evolve? No. Sometimes both the expansion and the contraction process can be a little uncomfortable. Clearing false beliefs and fear go a long way to support a balanced experience of healing and growth. Our bodies are designed to feel the push and pull of growth and respond well to that. What we are establishing in this session is growth that optimizes health of the nervous system. The nervous system, especially the regulatory organs of the third ventricle of the brain, oversees all other physical functions. By working with the nervous system, the health in all areas is upheld. Thank you for being with me.